Ready?
3, 2, 1. Hello and welcome to the comedy. Fucking A. 1, 2, 3. Welcome to the Capital City Comedy Podcast.
Hey, welcome to the Capital City Comedy Podcast.
Podcast for the capital city. Hello.
Well, that's exactly what we didn't want to happen, but now we just started.
Well, welcome to the Cuddle and Kitty Cat and the Cunt.
Hey, no, fuck it, we're in it. We're in it.
Fuck it. Hello, welcome to the podcast. God damn it. This is where we Montgomery comedy. We're just gonna catch you up and shit like that. This Friday, April 17th, we have a show with Gabe Davis being at Village Gallery, being hosted by Brandon Kennedy with locals like Keller, me, George Collins, and Seth Spotlow. Almost forgot his name. But the day before that, we have
we get on that, huh?
The day before that, we have Theme Thursday at the same place, Village Gallery. That thing will be early sexual experiences.
So we're gonna probably brainstorm about that here in a minute too. Just let that out of our mouths with words and stuff.
Yes,
Considering the topic, get ready to be disappointed.
One thing I'd like to say before that: how many fucking cigarettes have you smoked since we started this?
Me?
Yeah.
3.
You are a chain smoking.
Oh
son
no!
of a bitch.
Yeah, thanks Adderall.
Oh, you got that goofy smile all right now.
No, I've been drinking since pretty much since I woke up. That's pretty much where I'm at right now in my life.
That's everyone.
Thanks, terrible health insurance.
You're 4 years away from
brought to you by Adderall. Adderall, just fucking take that shit.
I gotta clean my butt.
Damn it.
You know what? I don't like Adderall. Don't like the feeling.
Why don't you like Adderall?
Never done it.
Feeling. I don't like it. I don't like uppers.
Never done it.
What I like about
I like getting
Adderall,
high.
No one
can.
can.
And blacking out.
what I like about Adderall is it's not the same as drinking an energy drink or coffee or taking caffeine pills. It doesn't have that like feeling that caffeine gives you with Adderall. It's just like I need to do a lot of shit right now.
Zing.
Where do I start? Got it, great, boom, gone.
I like things that make me sleep because I like to pretend that I'm not alive for a long time.
Amen. Hey, high five.
Being alive is just whoosh. Am I right?
We're dead.
Am I right?
We're all dead mentally.
I guess that's why we're all comedians, considering life's just a joke. It's just a joke.
For this segment of the podcast, we're going to talk about things that we do outside of comedy. We call it the outside of comedy corner.
Yeah.
We're going to start over here with Herni Cheramie. He's an interesting guy. Fucking weird as hell. I don't know much about him except like comics and lunch ladiness. And you're on.
Oh, well, when I'm not doing this, I am a, for lack of a better term, lunch lady. I work in a cafeteria at an unnamed high school.
There literally is a lack of it. There's no better word.
There's no better word than lunch lady.
Lunch liaison.
Lunch liaison would be nice, but I do things like I prepare food and make sure there's enough for the kids and help keep the kitchen clean and all that wonderful stuff. Today was a banner day for me because I discovered something very funny in the kitchen and realized that no one else would get it in the kitchen. Like, I knew people would get it outside the kitchen, but no one would get it in the kitchen because I work with older ladies who, you know, I mean, never underestimate the power of an older lady, but like, okay, so we have these steamers in the cafeteria. In the kitchen. They're right in the middle.
You steam your veggies or something with them?
Steam your veggies, your chicken, you know, keep things warm.
Make them moist.
Make them nice and moist.
all
and
your
squishy.
all your steam.
You just sit
It meets all the specific steam needs that a cafeteria would have.
Amen.
Yeah.
Right?
That's what they do.
Okay, so the brand name of one of these, and it was like a gift from the comedy guy,
Here it comes.
was Cleveland's. So it is an actual Cleveland steamer. There is an actual Cleveland steamer in the middle of the kitchen in the cafeteria.
Where do you think that comes from? Do you think that was seen?
I think it probably comes from the brand. I would assume the brand's been around for longer than pooping on someone's chest during
Well,
sex.
if that doesn't scream public school, I don't know what does.
I think
All right.
someone-
You don't know shit about public school.
I went to public
Fuck
school.
you, you don't know shit about
I
public
went
school.
to a public school for a math competition. We won. Hashtag Daddy's dollars.
I did attend public school for 3 years.
30 years.
I'm practically.
I went to public school for 3
I'm
years.
practically hood
I mean,
as fuck.
Technically, the last 3 years of my schooling career was not at a public school so much as it was a magnet school, which is a thing apparently that only exists in Montgomery, Alabama. Because
I also
is that not a public school?
It is public.
It
It's very
is,
public.
but it isn't. You don't have to pay money to go there. You just
I
have
did-
to maintain a certain grade.
I went to a magnet school, so I'm asking. I went to 2 magnet schools.
If you don't have to pay to go there, but you have to keep your grades up, then it's probably a magnet school.
Now,
It's a
Yeah,
competition.
I definitely went
It's
to
a
2 different
competition-based
magnet schools.
enrollment public school.
it would help.
It's sensitive, just in case.
It would help if ICP went to a magnet school. Because then they could know how the fuck magnets
They
work.
would understand.
they're
They
true.
would
Totally
understand
understand.
for once.
That could be one of the topics on our.
I went to school my last 2 years to a place called LIFT, the Learning Institute for Teens.
You were telling me about that.
It's fucking true.
They
It's
give you
called-
rainbows and smiley faces instead of grades.
Well, that's not true. That's not true. They give you grades, but they give them to you, boy. They give them to you. Let me tell you. No, it was kind of. You actually look 3 classes.
You got.
Burning.
We need to talk about Trey's grades. He got 6 monkeys
But-
and a pirate.
You had
and
to-
that's just
Wait,
unacceptable.
you got a pirate?
It's
I worked
sensitive.
my ass off to get a pirate, and all I got was a
Yeah,
fucking.
we gotta keep it down because of the monitors picking it up.
Literally, you ain't got to go that low. You know what the fuck I mean?
Yeah.
The people that swallow the poop.
But you had to believe in Jesus to get your diploma.
Oh.
And so now I wonder, since I know, I don't know, you can't know these things, but I'm not a Christian. So does that mean my high school diploma is null and void? Which means I had to have my high school diploma to get into the college, and then so does that mean all of my stuff it's all a sham? I feel like in 20
Oh, this
years
is
when
a
I'm
dream.
like,
Trey
it's
Brown.
all a dream, man.
That's why I got my GED. God existence denied.
Fuck it, though.
Oh wow.
Done.
You ever been to like a family reunion and that aunt that just always comes up in the middle of a conversation is just like, hey, what were you guys talking about? You want me to ruin it? That's Kurt. That's Kurt. You know?
I am the period of conversationalists.
Kurt is just Kurt's words are an ant's twist of the cheek.
Oh no. He's like that ant It's like that ant that comes into a conversation and then has to tell you about every surgical procedure she's had.
I had this mole, and
I died!
there was some hair on the mole, and I was like, what do I do with this mole and hair?
Last Thursday I had to have my gallbladder removed because it was way too bland.
No shit, my sister's about to get her gallbladder removed.
I went in.
Good fucking.
I went in for.
Yeah, no, she's two-faced.
Oh, she dies.
I went in
That's
for.
nice, I love you.
I went in for a routine gynecological examination, and I died on the table for 3 minutes.
They accidentally put me in for a vasectomy. I don't know what they did.
I am so
I
worried.
have no clue.
I had an aunt who would do that. She would like every time you see her, be like, and okay, we called her Big Nanny. That had nothing to do with her size. She was fucking huge, but
Big Nanny.
like the deal with Big Nanny is everything was about how she's been sick or she had surgery or she died on the table for 4 minutes. You'd be like, "Hey Nanny, how was Christmas?" "Well, I had surgery last week."
All right, Bertha.
But that wasn't Christmas last week. I know, but you don't ever call and ask how I'm doing. So I had surgery last week, and I died on the table for 4 minutes. Didn't you die last time for 4 minutes? Yeah, it just happened again. I saw angels.
Hey, you want to go on a trip? Where are we going? Guilt. Yeah.
I have to say, Henri, your outside of comedy life is quite complicated.
Yeah. Shut the fuck up.
There we go, period. Again, a period on the sentence.
All right, let's move on.
Conversation.
Trey Brown.
We're done.
Trey Brown, what do you do?
What do? Well, number one, I work for a state government organization, doing nothing because it's a state government organization.
Of course.
I get paid to do that, which is pretty cool. They're getting more strict now. Like I work a lot of nights and weekends because there's no one there, and I'd rather work when no one's there because it's more fun to do nothing when people can't catch you. So, but now
It's only illegal if you get caught.
now they're telling me I can't work nights and weekends anymore. I need to try to be there during the day because I got a promotion. So now I got a different title. So I got to say, so I'm looking for another job. Probably that I can do nothing at. You know. No, not really. Yeah, that's the thing I do. I also I go to school. I go to school. And then AUM right now. Be going to Auburn next semester.
You go to school.
What do you go to school for?
School.
I media studies.
You go to school and thinks he's better than everybody. Go to school.
I don't think I'm better than everyone. I know I'm better than everyone in this room. By
You're
far.
only better if you finish school, because I went to school. I go to school. I just didn't finish. I'm still technically
I write
going
more
to
than
school.
anyone else.
10 years later.
I do. Where's that come from? Myself. I write more than everyone, and I'm much funnier than everyone in the room. That's what I think about when I'm not here. I just go, man, I'm great. I don't do anything.
And
but
Trey Brown has been voted off the island.
No, fuck
You know what? Fuck that show. We're not going to go off on the Survivor tangent, but I hate
Yeah,
that
I don't
show.
know. I don't know what to talk about. I don't do much. I just think about comedy.
Trey Brown's hobbies include drinking alone.
I do not like to drink alone. I don't like it.
I do.
Because then I can't. No, I hate drinking alone. Because then I can't
Because
read.
then no one can see you Joe Cocker out.
I gotta have someone protect me if that happens.
You want to end it, bro? I will end you.
Can we tell that story? I want to hear that story. I wasn't there.
Yeah, you wasn't there.
You weren't there.
I want to know what happened.
So fucking cock diesel.
Were you there too?
Oh, I know.
Cock diesel, Hulk Hogan looking motherfucker.
We're gonna call you Al.
Oh, I should have brought that poster. You
Hey,
were
it's alcohol. How you doing?
Hey, alcohol.
Hey, you know, yeah, whiskey is synonymous with alcohol. At least that's what they taught us in Alcoholics Anonymous. It's a little game we played called Alcohol Synonymous, or as we like to call it, Whiskey Similar. I don't know what I'm doing.
What the hell?
Yeah, I know.
No, okay, so
What was that?
Trey Brown.
George, Danny, know what he's talking about.
He doesn't know.
What is he doing?
What is he doing? All right, whoa, Trey Brown, calm down.
No, that's the thing. I hate myself.
Dobby's a bad elf. Dobby.
Okay. All right, so let me tell the Trey Brown Joe Cocker story. So we go to Al. What?
No, I'm just waiting for the story.
Okay.
You're like, ugh, what's gonna happen?
And feel free for those who were
Well,
there.
I had a joke. You hate yourself, that's why you hit the alcohol. You hit the booze hard. But you literally just hit
Trey Brown-
yourself
Bang
hard.
For those of you who are keeping score at home,
If you are keeping school.
if you're keeping score at home, Trey Brown just hit himself in the head with a bottle. So if you said that was going to happen, you get 5 points.
We take a shot.
Okay, so here's what happened when Trey Brown got drunk at Aviator. Okay, so we were at Aviator. We were trying to write. That was the reason we were there.
Yeah.
We were trying to write. And Trey Brown enjoys being in his cups. I'm not gonna lie. I think Trey Brown would even admit that he enjoys being in his cups. But you know, when we're with him, we look out for him because he's our friend. So, first of all, we didn't realize how much Trey Brown had to drink until he started lying on his back with his head in Jason's lap, pretending to be a kitty.
Oh, I remember that night.
Playing with
Yeah.
Jason's hands and just going,
Should I text her back?
should I text him? I don't give a fuck. And he kept wanting to talk to this girl, and Jason kept giving him advice saying, don't text her. And he'd be like, I'm gonna fucking do it. And he just did, and he'd start texting, and he didn't take anybody's advice. He was really far gone. And then we had to help him down the stairs. And it was like a conga line of fucked up, okay? So we had, okay, so like, he had his arms on someone in front of him, and then I was at his back with, keeping him kind of like held, and then we had a guy in front of that guy and a guy behind me, and we all went down the stairs very slowly, keeping Trey Brown erect. Not in that way.
It's like taking a cow down the stairs.
Kinda,
After
yeah.
you tranquilize
It was
Because they can't
whiskey,
walk
Dick.
downstairs.
It was.
It's because I'm heavy and I was under the influence of a drug. That's the Cal tranquilizer.
Right.
Yeah.
So
That's that reference.
there's a moment there where it gets lost. We don't know exactly what happened, but we all go outside and this beefed up, Brick McLarge dude with no hair.
Chet McBrick.
Chet
Chet McBrick. We'll call him
Chet
Chet
McBrick.
McBrick. Yeah,
There
that's
you
a
go.
good
So Chet McBrick
comes out of the bar where we're all kind of hanging out, and he starts talking to Trey and starts touching him and squeezing him, and we're like, what the fuck's up going on over here? And the guy is like talking to Trey Brown and saying, you said you were gonna kill my wife and her friend? And we're like, wait a second, what? And he at first he seemed jovial, and he was like touching Trey Brown and laughing, going, you're drunk.
It was awfully bro-erotic.
Yeah, and then all of a sudden, he goes, you threatened to kill my wife and her friend? I will end you, brother! And Trey Brown looks the dude square in the eye and goes, get the fuck out of here. Shut the fuck up. Okay, now he's drunk as hell. Can't keep his head up. I don't think, he's not, like you said, he wasn't there. But he told this guy to fuck off. And this guy's threatening to kill him. So as it goes on, Jason Fifi, ever the diplomat.
A blazer of peace, if you will.
Yes.
Surprisingly.
A ball-headed UN. A ball-headed UN. Because it seems like he gets a lot of stuff done, but there's not really much. And you're surprised.
He's a waste of space.
He's surprised when there is an actual peacekeeping operation that he doesn't fuck up.
And this is the first time I met y'all too. This is the first time
I was gonna say that's what I wanted to say earlier. Yeah.
So I thought this was a joke and shit.
This is the first impression George got of us as a comedy scene.
Oh wait, this is like the first week you
like first time I came out with y'all.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, riding with y'all, then some dude come up to you. So I'm like, oh, this is just a joke, man.
Oh, and it got like, I fucking was done. I was like, I'm gonna bounce for a second. I'm gonna go find a cop or something. Yeah. I was just like, fuck this, and then I came back.
I need an adult.
Basically, right? But I found the guy's wife, and she's like, what's going on? I was like, your husband just threatened my really drunk friend and threatened to kill him. And she goes, he didn't. And I said, yes, he did. So then she got involved. And then her friend got involved. And they ended up calming the guy down. But
side note, I seen a white girl's ass.
Yeah. One of them pulled her pants down.
Oh no, I thought it was her titties. I thought she pulled her titties out.
She pulled her ass out.
I didn't see any skin.
Oh, why was I passed out this night?
You were gone.
Trey, you're always so responsible.
Just in the middle of that argument, she just like, oh
yeah, pull her ass out. Hey, awesome.
Twice.
I know. But Trey Brown made friends with a rather large, roided up, 40-something-year-old man who's a volunteer firefighter, brother.
And then he threatened to kill
you. And then he threatened to kill you. And he said he would end you.
I would say if Mike Tyson was a member of the Klan, that is what Trey Brown had to deal with that night. It was the Klan's equivalent of...
Trey Brown's response was the best. Trey Brown's response was, get the fuck out of here. Fuck you. Fuck off. That's all he kept saying. And we would laugh with that. When he go, get the fuck out of here.
Didn't he sing or something? Didn't he sing? He did a song, didn't he?
When he started sobering up.
Oh, that's what happened. It was a black dude that came over, and you just like kind of like walked up to him real fast and shit, like.
Fake Michael Jackson? Was it fake Michael Jackson?
Oh, I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah, he like walked up to him real fast, like you ain't supposed to do that, man. Like he was about to hit him. It was fucking weird.
Yeah. No, you were playing with fire, bro.
All night.
Woo!
Oh my god.
But then when you started sobering up, like you started like reality came crashing in on you, and you were like, what the fuck happened? You were like, man, you almost died.
I have to say I respect Trey Brown in that aspect, because I can get to that point of intoxication, and the only thing I sober up with is my toilet.
Man.
I get to that point and I'm done. There's no more. I'm out.
I have blacked out. I'm blacked out at multiple parties. It's weird. I have been at parties and getting sobered up at like 4 a.m. and like, what the fuck just happened tonight?
I think that's why Sawyer has a crush on you. She knows that you two can party together.
You know, you've heard of a functional alcoholic. Trey Brown is a career alcoholic. Okay, like Trey Brown gets drunk Like people pay him to do it.
He is a Nintendo game cartridge that you never have to blow into.
That's right.
He
Trey
always
Brown-
functions.
Trey Brown knows what's going on even when he doesn't know what's
I saw him at a show one time. I said, "How much have you had?" He goes, "Oh, only a little bit." And I go, "How much?" And he goes, 15 shots." I was like, "Fuck."
And then he put his head in your lap and started playing kitty on your hands.
I come in and out.
Good
In and
lord. Oh,
I did nice. We went home. And Vern,
He survived. He's sitting
Yeah,
with the...
Vern
So-
beat me up later that night, apparently.
Yes! Oh, yes! You kept hitting Vern in the nuts! Oh, and then Vern whooped your ass!
Oh, he won my ass.
I will say this. I kept getting you, Vern, and Seth mixed up.
That happens.
I will
It's
say that
weed
when I
and
first met
beards.
y'all.
It's a thing. I
Beards.
get it. I've come to accept it.
I threw it off.
This racist-looking bearded dude.
oh, they're all white.
I wouldn't so much say racist as that I am quite experienced with switching sidewalks that I'm currently walking on.
Your personality.
Yeah.
It's not a matter of hate, just so much self-preservation.
Your personality
Yes.
was different back then too. You was more.
That was
Solo.
post.
He was more who?
I was in
I guess
between
solo,
career
I guess.
girlfriends.
And you were still...
Oh no, I'm still doing that.
Yeah!
Quite a bit. No, that's the only thing that keeps me from turning into the opposite of Bruce Banner.
Welcome back.
The opposite
Kurt.
of Bruce Banner.
Yeah, no, I watched the
That's
new
the
Avengers
Hulk.
clip.
He's
I watched the
talking
new
about the
Avengers
Hulk.
clip. Scarlett Johansson. She comes up to Hulk when he's like just busting trees down because he's angry. It's just what we do. You know, we tear trees down.
Exactly. Yeah.
So she goes, "Hey, big guy," and holds her hand out. He puts his hand out like he's gonna put it on top, and he's like, "Nope, you're gonna play with my hand." And she does. She runs his fingers across his hand like that, right back into Mark Ruffalo. It's great. So yeah, weed's a great thing. Or blank is a great thing for some people.
So,
But that was a great night. That was a great. It was definitely a story that will get told when Trey Brown gets married.
Or when he dies.
Well, I was gonna say for the 4th time.
At Trey Brown's funeral, I'm gonna be like, this motherfucker, Joe Cockered out.
Oh yeah, what? How did he Joe Cocker? That was what we should have. That's where I was
Like,
going.
he got... No, okay, so he...
I just thought you meant he shook a lot.
No, the thing is like, he couldn't keep his head straight, and he kept making this face like he was farting or taking a shit. And just... and he would, like, mumble, and he would do this, and he was, like... He couldn't stand still, and it was like I half expected him to go, "What would you do if I would you do? Out of tune. Would you stand up and walk out on me and I get home? Now you know you wouldn't do."
that part is just so.
And then he turns
down. Like I can
then he
see
turns
that.
into Marilyn Manson.
Yeah.
Like I wasn't there, but I can just see that. Like exact. I can
Wait.
look at him and just watch it.
Fluffy, you weren't there.
I wasn't there.
You weren't there that night. So then, what were you doing outside of comedy?
Outside of nice. outside of comedy, I attend a high school.
Oh, I know.
I am a high school student. I go to classes. I'm in a lot of AP classes.
We all know, trust me.
Now, what does
He
AP
makes A's.
stand for?
Advanced placement.
For those of us who have yet to been asked.
It's a college class while you're in high school. You can get college credits for it. So,
That's cool.
I don't really care about school very much though. I want to do music. I want to do comedy. That's what I like doing. I love going out and playing drums I play drums for Kristen Haynes. She's a singer. That's something I do outside of comedy.
I'm sorry, coming from the people that set up a whole scene and take a picture of you when you got your Tampa acceptance.
Yeah.
He took like 15 damn pictures.
That was my dad. By
I
the
gotta
way.
say, you got quite a nice looking family. I've seen a few of your family portraits.
My-
Easter and your
I have not seen
acceptance.
any of these. I'm
Yeah, my family.
Yeah,
honestly,
it's on this stuff.
honestly, I am. Jason jokes a lot about me being white privilege. I am.
If White was allowed to stay out till 11:30.
Yeah,
That is you.
I am white privilege. I am white privilege
See,
as a
and
person.
The first step is admitting it.
And then I really hate to admit it, but next year I'll I'll be on minimum wage, which will be fun.
Oh, you're gonna take
It'll be
ramen
fun.
for the first time.
I know. It's gonna be exciting.
I'm glad you said ramen, George. I'm sorry, I don't mean to interrupt. I
Why
just
is the only
like the
girl in
fact.
this picture like super young?
I've never eaten ramen.
I
I've
like
never
the
eaten
fact
ramen.
that you're. Wait, hold on. We're gonna get to that in a second. I like
yeah.
the fact your roommates, their priorities are top shelf liquor over bottom shelf soups.
Oh yeah.
There is the nicest vodka next to a 12-pack of beef ramen, and I can't say anything.
Look,
If anything, I should talk shit about myself because I have $4 bottle of whiskey next to beef ramen.
I've run into a lot of people that's like that. They take pride in what they drink, so they have fucking 10 years worth of bottles they have. Even with my ex, she has it all above the refrigerator.
That's a good point.
I have a can, every can of beer I've ever drank.
Well, there you go.
You will never meet the other half of making a child if you drink bottom shelf liquor. It takes top shelf liquor to get the ladies or men, if you're a lady, to mix genitals, stir it up, and then have a baby.
You buy top shelf liquor once and then keep filling it up.
That's
You
why you
fill it up
pop
with the bottom
bottles.
shelf liquor.
You're popping bottles so you can literally pop a bottle,
And fill it with bottom shelf liquor.
well, with milk or bottom shelf milk because you had a child because you met at a bar and you made poor life
Bottom
decisions
shelf
and then
milk?
you fucked in the bathroom and now you can't afford to live in a nice house so you can barely afford milk so you just fucking get the bottom shelf milk
personal. This is
that is
Getting there.
government supplied that they make out of fucking, I don't know, rat milk. My point is, you've never eaten ramen?
I live in the suburbs, everyone.
You've never eaten ramen.
I've eaten ramen any which way ramen can
I don't
be
like
eaten,
noodles.
short of putting it on a hamburger.
I don't like noodles.
For those of you playing at home, Trey Brown acts like Joe Cocker when he's drunk. Kurt Keller just told us how to mix genitals. And of course, Fluffy has never had ramen before. If you wrote down any of those things happening, you get 5 points apiece. Thank you.
There will be a quiz at the end of this.
Yeah, there will be a quiz. So hold up. So what do you guys eat for soup? What do you guys eat for dinner?
The
Is it
tears
bigger-
of poor people.
Yeah, what do you eat for breakfast?
Honestly, what we do is my grandmother makes
We cook
so
your grandmother.
No, my not yet.
You don't cook
We will.
grandmothers, you just eat them like jerky. They're already dried out.
I have the ribs in the will. She wrote in the ribs, Fluffy.
What ribs?
Her ribs.
You guys planning to make a lady?
We're getting no to eat. I'm a huge rib fan.
You're gonna eat ladies.
My grandmother.
You should eat. Wait, so you are gonna eat your grandmother?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
All right.
Michael
Anyways.
Fluffy Fritz.
Anyways.
Actual cannibal.
He's proud of it.
It's on his Amazon book review.
His dad's a lawyer.
It is on my. You know what?
By the way, everybody, buy his book.
Buy my book. I get a lot.
Buy my book.
I get a
buy
lot
my
of help
book.
for that.
I'm gonna silence it right there.
I accidentally wrote a book.
I love
I'm
that
sorry.
show.
That's my fault. I shouldn't have done that.
Yeah.
Who?
John Lovitz was a big part of my childhood.
Ah,
Anyways,
yeah, that's the ticket. Yeah.
That's the ticket.
All right.
You know
no,
what- you know
tell
what
me,
I'm gonna do?
Kurt,
I'm
tell me
gonna
more
silence
about
him when he
that.
says the title of his book and then put the name of my book.
Not to interrupt you, so I was.
Channel 357.
Okay.
That is the title of my book.
Edit
Yeah,
book.
I wrote a sequel called Channel 358, and all it is pages and pages and pages saying, buy my book! Buy my book!
Channel 358 is actually the channel that Channel 357, the news station the characters work for, is on because Charter switched the channels around. But they're still called Channel 357. It makes fun of WSFA 12 News because they are on Channel 11.
Hey, fucking Rich Thomas got fired. Did
Rich
anyone know that?
Thomas, I heard that he got really drunk and crashed a car.
It's
You know
possible.
what? Oh, I was wondering what he did outside of weather. Speaking of which, George, what do you do outside of comedy?
I want to tell. I know.
Boom!
Pause.
Boom!
Segways.
Oh, shit.
Segways.
Go ahead.
What have you got, Trey Brown?
I said I know a lot about Rich Thomas, but I don't know if I should talk about it on the podcast.
No.
Good.
No, this isn't. We're not gonna have another Greg Budell AIDS fire situation.
I'll tell you guys after this.
Do you
Some
remember that?
stories.
Were you there for that? Oh shit! Story time one more time.
By the
Check-
way, Greg Budell, I'd be friends with him in a heartbeat. he's funny and nice. Yeah, he's a crazy conservative. Who cares? Most people in the state are.
With AIDS?
Fun, nice guy.
No. Here's what happened.
Okay.
Mr. Fifi got a little drunk and got on stage and said
He pulled a Fifi.
He pulled a Fifi, and he said,
I'm glad that's a
"Fuck."
verb.
He said, "Fuck Greg Budell. I hope he dies in a fire made of AIDS, an AIDS fire."
Had no recollection that.
And
he
then
said it.
didn't realize he had said it. If we're gonna be making fun of Trey Brown for shit, we gotta look at Jason and go, Jason, what the fuck, man?
Since Jason's not here, let's all go around. Oh no, wait, we gotta get to.
We gotta get to George.
We'll do this
Okay,
afterwards.
story time over. It's George.
What I do besides comedy? I'm a car pusher at Walmart.
Target.
Yeah.
Hey man, you look like one.
Kmart.
I see it.
Because of the arms. I know. Anyway, besides that, I just do a bunch of editing and just write for the shows. That's about it. I don't have much planned anymore.
Has sex with girls who catch him jacking.
I don't.
Once.
As a hobby, I don't pay my credit cards. So yeah,
Nice.
there you go.
No,
That's fun.
That's basically my
I
life.
like that.
Yeah. Story time. Let's go back.
Story time.
I just put an arm on Trey Brown, and he is very moist. His entire body.
Trey Brown is incredibly moist.
His entire body.
I'm not even touching him, and I'm getting like waves of moisture.
You somewhat remind me of Rob Wells from Trailer Park Boys, just the way you're dressed today. The wife beater.
I have to say that you're the only person I know that would have a gothic Hawaiian shirt.
Yep.
I admired that when I walked
That
in.
is beautiful.
Love it.
But talking of outfits, George is on point today. I love it. You're
I
like,
do like the Rockaware.
You were like Jay-Z on vacation.
Guys, I wish you knew me when I was in like 4th, 5th, 6th, and 7th grade. I was a baller.
You were also the same size.
I was.
No,
I
he wasn't. You should see. I've
No, I
seen
was
earlier
actually-
pictures
Yeah,
of Trey Brown.
I used to be a fucking little sexy, skinny son of a bitch.
You should see early pictures of Kevin McNugget. I don't know his last name. I don't know his name.
So
But he
McNugget
was.
Nugget?
No,
he
like
was the dude.
really recently, he wasn't that big.
Yeah,
Yeah, like he was like, yeah.
Didn't Jonah Hill lose weight?
he did, but he got it all back.
He get good.
Damn.
Good.
I loved Wolf of Wall Street, by the way.
Yeah, fantastic. Oh my god.
Oh, yeah, I liked it.
Spring break, taking the beer gun full of just all these different liquor shots, doing the Wolf of Wall Street. Oh,
Yeah.
Fantastic. It is wonderful. We watched that movie together one night.
I want to hear about your great spring break trips. I don't get the.
Do you want to hear what I do outside of comedy?
What do you do outside of comedy?
So,
Kurt
oh my
Kurt
God.
Keller, what you doing?
I know it's the
What
best.
does Kurt Keller do outside
What
of
does
comedy?
Kurt Keller do outside of comedy?
What does Kurt Keller do?
Well, guys,
Just gets angrier and angrier and joins the next bomb.
comedy.
I will tell you what I do outside of comedy.
Cracks the beer.
There you go.
Hey, give here.
I'll do that.
No.
Oh.
It's a
The
weird.
tap.
It's a weird, wasteful hobby. He just opens cans and just leave them.
I know. I have almost a whole beer right here. I just did that purely for sound effect.
I'm really gonna pop a
I
tap.
was like, fantastic. Those guys are still talking. I have time to go get a beer.
Just
That's about it. I drink and get in fights with my mom because I'm a 30-year-old man that lives in his mom's house.
It works at HSC.
I'm only well, yeah, but fuck that. I'm only allotted the second floor of the house I live in. The first floor is all my mom's. She made a point of that when she got mad at me for using the wrong dishwasher setting or something.
What?
I'm not kidding. I actually
Amen.
sold my very nice guitar and very nice guitar amp this afternoon in order to get a new place because she got mad that we used the hot water setting on the washing machine.
Hey, don't worry,
Legit.
man.
I'm in the same situation. Really.
Don't worry.
It's a thing that exists.
It sounds
Moms are mad. They're mad at you for spoiling you and then being mad because you're spoiled.
Hey.
Yeah, I'm in the same situation. I'm
It's like grandmas. You know, grandmas are always like, "Ooh, it looked like you gained a little weight, Trey. Would you like some of this red velvet cake soaked in butter?
I would like some of that.
You better eat more, you faggot. You better shove it in your throat, you faggot. Yes, ma'am. Oh, looks like you get
Your grandmother called you that too?
Yeah. No, actually, I don't remember any of my grandparents except my grandma because they all died when I was really young.
I have two grandparents.
I'll miss you, buddy.
I'm sorry, man.
No, yeah, all of them died of cancer. So did my dad's brother already when he was like 40.
Shit.
I'm fucking getting cancer, son.
That's a good point. That's an excellent point.
Trey Brown is
dead.
walking cancer.
I am
of
not
my
gonna die from
grandparents-
fucking liver failure, guaranteed. So I don't give a fuck.
Two of my grandparents are dead
That might
from
save you.
cigarettes. The other half are still alive because of booze.
Hold up, real
A
talk.
daily drink every morning. They're fucking 90.
One of my granddads died from drinking.
One of my grandfathers was a
The granddad that
grower.
kept all of his money
The
in
other
the
one was
walls of his house because he didn't trust banks.
One of my grandfathers died of. Forget it.
He also
One of my grandfathers
had a black child.
Really?
That they called popcorn.
No, I'm keeping it in.
Yeah, you
I'm
keep it
making a good
that's what
point.
she
That
said.
might actually save you, man. Because my mom, she had cancer.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, and she been drinking for a long time. You might grow an immunity to like the chemo and stuff like this. So.
Killing them, man.
Who knows? It's a weird thing. Who knows?
Who knows?
Hey,
I'm just living until I die, and then I'll be dead, and it won't matter.
Yeah.
right.
That's how
I think
feel.
we were.
It
all,
is what it is.
We're all
We'll park you ass up so we have a place to put our bicycle.
No, I've already told you what I want when I die. I want to be stuffed. I want to be wearing a party tank top. I want to be wearing cut-off jeans, boots. I want my thumb to be a bottle opener and a lighter. And I want my mouth. No, I want my mouth to be the bottle opener with the teeth, and then my thumb to be a lighter.
You know what we can do?
Can I please say that?
You know what we can do?
It's gonna be a passed around.
I want to take the college at one point. We're gonna have a Trey Brown party.
You
We
can
can
do
have, we can do, we can have a button that you press, and it's like those,
Let's keep ignoring
those
Kurt.
wall
No,
trap
it's fine.
that sing when you press the
yeah.
buttons. And Trey Brown
It's
would
a good
just
question.
I don't know what you would sing.
Fuck you! Haha!
Can I ask a question?
No, man.
That being said, with what you've decided to do with your body after death, I have a particular thing that I would like done. It's
Yeah.
not the norm. I would like to be shot into space. If that's not possible, just throw me in a volcano, an active volcano, because that's Earth blood, and I want to be a part of it.
That sounds like a lot of work for your.
I'm not worried about that because I'm dead, but I want to know what you guys would do.
I want to be
In
chained
all
to a
honesty,
tombstone.
don't give a shit.
I want to be chained to
Don't
a
give a
tombstone and let that tombstone be
That's
sunk
the
in the
most
middle of the ocean because I fucking love fish. I don't care if they eat me. Like if a fish eats my body, good. They need that nutrient.
Do you like fish sticks?
Love fish sticks.
What are you, a homosexual?
Only for fish.
Dude,
Here's what I would like to
For
do.
fish.
I would like my body to be chopped up into pieces and have a cryptic note attached to each of them and left in really weird places. And it'd be like a scavenger hunt for putting my body back together.
Like the Montgomery School for the Blind and Deaf? Like there's just a nipple sitting there. It's like, for more information, please meet at this place at this date.
I would really, if I could do anything, I used to think that I would want to donate my body to science. But then I realized, they're not going to learn shit from this. Oh, his fucking liver failed because he drank. Duh. And then I learned anything from me.
Only if it's the science of banging.
Oh, because my dick's big and I'm fucking women girl.
And then you got, what's it called? When you get all stiff, rigor mortis. You got rigor mortis of your dick.
You can just, you do the Louis C.K. thing. You can just do whatever you want to. I honestly don't give a shit what happens. I don't want to be buried. My parents, I'm not going to let anyone in my family pay. Hopefully they die before me. But anyone else, there's no way in fuck they're having a funeral and paying any money to do shit. That's not happening. Not wasting money on a fucking dead piece of meat.
Speaking
It's
of that,
stupid.
I don't want them to touch me. Just don't touch me. Don't move me. Just if I die, I get shot in the middle of the street. Just leave me there.
Leave me there.
I need
Guess what? Nature will take its course. Nature will take its course, motherfucker. Come on.
I get a hash.
For those of you playing at home, George Collins and Trey Brown will both die very early on from liver failure and heart disease and gunshot wounds. If you had guessed that they were going to talk about this, give yourself 8 points. Thank you.
I also like to think that in the future, that I will not have to die, that my consciousness might be uploaded into a robot, and then I can live forever and see how the story
Now,
ends.
you know, the future is interesting.
That's all I want.
The future is very interesting because that is where you and I are going to spend the rest of our lives.
Hi-ho. Let me ask you this serious question. So,
That's not mine.
the whole thing.
That's a good thing. I like it. That's a very good point.
That's
So-
Ed Wood. Ed Wood wrote that shit.
If you have
He
the
would.
thing, you lose your arm, right? You get a bionic arm, whatever. You get your bionic arm.
Oh, God.
So if it came down to it, and they were like, well, you might live a few more years, but this Earth is it's getting fucked up right here. This whole Earth's gonna be dead in 20 years. We gotta shoot you right now to this other planet. It's gonna be teleportation. You're gonna be in a completely different little robot body, which you'll have your same mind to be able to move your robot body. would you do it?
Yes.
Yeah.
In a heartbeat, right?
Yes, absolutely.
Unless you're a stupid fuck.
I love that when Trey Brown is telling a story, he turns into Johnny Two Times from Goodfellas. I'm gonna go get the papers. Get the papers.
I have felt enough human emotions at this point in my 30 years to be like, yeah, totally, I will be a robot. Just let me watch
George
and
has something to say.
process and function.
Yeah. Yes,
Just let me
George.
be able to get fucked up. Have like an alcohol processing system in my body that in turn makes me
Bender
drunk.
and Futurama.
Yes,
Well, no,
George.
because Bender never gets drunk. That's the
You know
problem.
what? You know what?
That's
No,
just, it
I don't
just
want.
makes him okay.
Okay, wait. George
I've
got
never
something
actually
to
watched the
say.
show.
You know what? I don't want to do that. I played enough Fallout that I actually want to do that. So if the world gets fucked up, I want to see how the apocalypse go out. You know?
But see, that's what History Channel's for. They will have the History
Gotta
Channel.
get the papers. Get the papers.
I want to.
You gotta fucking papers.
Get the papers.
Have you seen the movie Melancholia?
Yeah.
You should. Okay, if you want to see how the world ends, watch that movie Melancholia. It is long. It is drawn out. There is little to no conflict or action. It is just watching Kirsten Dunst dealing with the fact that she's depressed up until the world ends. But the way the world ends is awesome.
Did you guys ever see Finding
off.
a Friend
You'll
from the
love it.
Universe or
Yeah, that was
whatever?
pretty funny.
That was good.
What the hell are you doing?
I liked how the world
blood
actually ended at
ass.
the end of the movie.
There's like
That was fucking satisfying.
Yeah.
It's like,
So,
oh, what's gonna happen? What's the gag?
Yeah.
Oh no, they're just fucking dead
well,
forever.
like, okay, we were talking earlier about Wolf of Wall Street. I love Martin Scorsese as a director. I would really love to see him make a movie that's told completely in flashback, where the narrator oftentimes will break the fourth wall, and the narrator is typically the lead character. I mean, I'd love to see him come out of his comfort zone.
You mean every fucking
Make a movie out of his comfort zone and make a movie where it's told completely in flashback and narrated by
guess
the
what?
main character.
There are no flashbacks in. Oh, the whole thing's a flashback.
The whole fucking thing's a flashback.
The whole thing's a flashback.
The whole goddamn thing is a flashback. Goodfellas, flashback.
I still like it.
Oh yeah, no.
I haven't seen good. No, I've seen Goodfellas. I haven't seen.
I know a lot of people who don't
The
like
Godfather.
I know a lot of people who like
Are you kidding me?
Well, it's these people.
Come over and watch Godfather.
Yeah, hey, I told you a couple.
That's Francis Ford Coppola. That's a completely different person.
I throw you some moolah. Throw you a little dough. Yeah.
Have you seen? You've not seen Goodfellas?
That Ray with Ray Liotta.
Yeah.
No, I've seen Goodfellas. I actually had it on DVD. I took it to work.
By the way, can we give a? I like Ray Liotta a lot
like
for some
Ray
reason.
Liotta too.
He's one of my favorite actors of all times.
Fucking Ray Liotta.
You want to know a surprise appearance that I was surprised about?
What's that?
What's this?
Apparently,
He's in a couple of Muppet movies too.
Tom Hardy is in Centipede 3.
Oh, cool.
No, he's
Human
not.
Centipede. Yeah, I
No.
saw it on BuzzFeed.
No fucking way.
Tom Hardy, the
British actor.
yeah, he's awesome.
I was thinking of
He's
Jeff
like-
Hardy and Matt Hardy.
No,
the
he
Hustlers.
was
Fuck.
Bane. He was in Inception. He was in that
Yeah.
Charles Bronson movie.
Yeah.
That movie
No, not
is
Charles
good.
Bronson movie.
It's called Bronson. Yeah, it
It's
is.
called Bronson. All right.
Use it.
Cool. No, I loved that movie. If I wasn't
Bane
gonna
getting a
be
blowjob. Oh, less teeth. I was
42.
born without teeth.
Checkers guy.
42.
Oh, minutes.
Okay.
If I wasn't gonna be Brad Pitt and Snatch, I'd be Tom Hardy.
Oh,
in
and
anything.
Bronson. Bronson was great.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't
well,
be bald like that, but that is
Okay.
a brilliant movie. I
feel
love
like
everything.
Goodfellas is such a great fucking movie, but have you seen Casino?
Casino.
Hell yeah,
Casino's good.
Casino.
You know what I liked was
You fucking shit kicker! You go to my friend's casino, put your fucking boots up on his fucking table. You fucking shit kicker!
That's is it Casino or Goodfellas with the no, it's Casino. I'm stupid. Are you like a
No, that's
No, but
Goodfellas.
you're a clown?
You think I'm a clown?
Wait,
No,
wait,
no.
am I here for your entertainment? Wait,
I'll go to jail. I'll hit you in the fucking bat. I'll hit you in the head with a fucking bat. Put you in a coma. When you're coming out of your coma in about 20 years, will be right about the time I'm getting out of jail for hitting your fucking ass. And then I'll come over there and hit you in the fucking head again. Fucking best thing ever.
Either one.
I think it's Casino.
Either one.
What do you guys think about Rounders? Not in the aspect of mobster movies, but in the aspect of casinos and Vegas and gambling and such. I watched that with Matt Damon. I watched it the other day. John Malkovich. I enjoyed the hell out of it. It made that was one of those movies where you watch it and then you want to do what is exactly happening in the movie. Like the first time I saw the first Pirates of the Caribbean, I talked like a pirate.
One moment. For those of you listening
Come on down to the snack bar. We got the corn dogs and the popcorn. Soda pop and the soda pop, and you get your girl a candy bar.
Fear and Loathing is one of my favorite movies.
For those of you listening at home, Trey Brown just took a really hard toke and is having full body convulsions. Kurt Keller just made up a song on the fly about going to the concession stand, and
I'd like to take it back. I'm gonna make a concession.
and
Is that the correct?
and
Make a concession about your...
Michael Fluffy Fritz just admitted to everyone that he is in high school because he likes strip clubbing in Las Vegas.
It doesn't have a plot and I love it.
Read the book, fucker.
Michael Fluffy Fritz just revealed to the world that his hats are in fact not completely flat bill. In fact, they are a 1 degree angled because he's above the norm.
And I'm a cute.
You are a cute.
Oh.
That is the total amount of cuteness that you have because your stand-up completely destroys any sort of.
What are
that
you,
you get.
67 degrees or something over here? Faggot.
67 degrees of gay.
You fucking
I don't know,
I
George.
prefer the term obtuse.
You fucking queer. We don't need no fucking queers around here.
So speaking of
If
queers,
this gets me more attention, I'll be gay, I swear.
speaking of queers, George, was your early childhood, or not necessarily childhood, sexual experience queer-oriented, or was it the opposite of queer?
It's the opposite of queer.
Was it?
I had a dick or two in my mouth one time.
Who didn't? We did.
Yeah. Who ain't got a dick in the mouth, huh?
Yes, I have.
Hey, this guy's had a dick in the
I was
mouth.
by the legal
No,
definition.
you have not. No, you have not.
Dicked in the mouth at one point.
Oh, this is gonna be fun, Daddy. That's what. This is gonna be fun. Hey,
That's what she said. And then
You know,
she was
I mean,
wrong.
hey,
She was a liar.
if you haven't had your mouth dipped 1 or 2 times in the past, get out of here.
Get the fuck out of
Get
here.
out of here.
I really don't think the mouth is the problem. It's the butthole because, like, you don't have things.
Come back when you got some hair on your chest.
Well, no, it's that you don't have things in your mouth that are necessarily going to leave with the dick that in turn cause you to feel self-conscious about yourself. Like if the dick goes in the butt, the dick is very well going to leave with a parting gift.
I kissed Travis.
He's cleaning me out.
Exactly, it cleaned me out. Yeah, Trey Brown.
Yeah.
But
That's good.
Hey.
you guys have never seen Repo Man, but this reminds me of that great line where he goes, "Yeah, a lot of guys like to get dressed up in dresses and watch their buddies fuck. I know I do."
I really feel like if we were going to dress as women, dresses. Well, no, I think dresses might be the best way to go. It just
Whoa.
A lot of guys like to watch their buddies fuck.
It just
I know
depends
I
on
do.
how high the waist is.
What do you want?
John Wayne was a fag. The hell he was!
Like me and
He was
Fluffy,
a fag, you guys.
we would benefit
Showed
from,
him
I
at
would
his
say, a
house one day and
high-waisted
installed
dress.
two-way mirrors and he came to the door
Because
in
if we put the
dress.
waist down low, we're not going to get full ass exposure. But if we put it up high enough, we will get ass exposure, and
I
that's
have
the
a
point.
nice ass. I've been told I have a very nice ass. So.
Are we gonna start sucking each other off? Because I'll.
All right, guys.
Just somebody needs to take their dick out and put
Lines
it
are going down.
It's not good for the podcast.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be a part of it. I'll watch though, because why wouldn't I?
I took my dick out
Why do
once,
I not
and
wanna,
Roger Rabbit got
see a thing
framed,
happen?
and nobody figured out who did it.
Ah.
4, if you're not keeping count.
For what, dicks?
4 silence.
Alright.
Stops the combo.
Sound like my ex-wife. It's too quiet in this sex time. Speaking of which, I'm not somebody who makes a lot of noise during sex. It's not something I do.
He got this thing on his mirror, and this guy says,
Man, I'm
it says,
fucking two-wheeler right now with all these
journey of
segues.
1,000 miles begins with 1 step.
Oh yeah, that fucking thing.
Yeah, but then it's followed by like 1,000 miles. A step's like a foot. There's like 2,000, like almost 3,000 feet in 1 foot. You know.
The only person
You
that
still
can
got all
go
that time
1,000
left.
miles is Vanessa Carlton.
I don't know
and
what
that's
that
it.
means.
And I went down 1,000 miles.
Okay, there we go.
With never
But here's the
No,
problem. Here's the problem.
See, those dudes are Irish.
No,
and
the
they're drunk,
Proclaimers.
so they don't count.
The Proclaimers, yeah.
Not that they do not, or they
When
should
I
be
go out-
included in the fact that they're drunk.
When I know I'm
and
gonna be
cannot
the man,
actually
be the man
count.
who's going out next year.
Who's that fucker?
That song is exceptionally hard to learn on the guitar.
500 miles and
He's only getting half the way there. He's only getting half the way there.
Okay, we're lost. We're just gonna.
Hey, you know what, guys? Thanks for coming out. We had a good time here. This was
We
a
are
great round of
Montgomery.
podcasting.
If you made it this far,
If you made it this far, people at home, if you're keeping count, I offered to suck everyone off. Michael Fluffy
Wait, there's a recorder in here?
almost took his dick out.
I did take my dick out. It's already out.
If you made it this far, you drink as much as we do, and salute to you.
and
His dick is out, folks.
And
His
we-
dick is out.
and-
Trey Brown.
Oh no, that's a mosquito bite. His
Took
dick's not out.
took a nice
Hey,
body
it's a malignant tumor.
Of tobacco and a vaporizer pen.
Oh, okay, wait, no. That guy.
Yeah, fuck it, it was marijuana.
Yeah,
Okay,
fuck
hey,
it. You can edit that out.
Hey,
I don't give a
YouTube, what's
goddamn.
up?
I don't give a goddamn. And
Come find me, Laden.
Kurt Keller and George.
Oh, something Ben, that is.
Both they're both here. So if you guessed any of those things on your sheet, on your score sheet, add up your score. That's 8 extra points for everyone. Now, if
All right, this is going too far.
if you're keeping score at home,
The prize is worth it, Trey Brown.
the
I
prize
promise.
is completely worth it. If you're keeping score at home, somebody just came through the door.
That's what she said.
Don't be scared.
all right. Friday, April 17th. Village Gallery. Gabe Davis.
Gabe Davis.
Gabe Davis.
Gabe.
Brandon Kennedy, Kurt
Davis.
Keller, George Collins, and Seth Spotlow. We'll see you there. Thanks for coming. We'll see you next week.
Every Thursday and every third Sunday.
Go.